It's Brawl Talk time! Meet Damien, Draco's older brother who has a hypercharged
Damien
heart.
loves to make noise. He's Draco's brother and the frontman of their uncontrollable beast who destroys everything around him. He really doesn't want to break it,
Short punches in front of him. Every third successive hit knocks the enemies back and sets them on fire. This fire also explodes, dealing area damage.
His super is what
Damien
hits.
is also being released with his floor on fire once he lands from his
As
super.
Star Nova can solve any problem by hitting it with her sword.
Star Nova's main attack is two cute projectiles that she shoots in a
Her
straight
super,
line.
she dashes while damaging enemies on the way and transforms into a stronger version of seconds, but that's all you need to deal some serious damage.
Star
I wonder what this potion does.
No, Danny! This is a potion that will turn you into a perfect segue for the next brawler!
What?
Danny, no. Bolt is a giant ball from the Battle Busters toy line, designed
As
to deal
long as he moves forward, and the faster he goes, the more damage
goes
he does.
even
Bolt
faster, increasing his acceleration, gaining damage reduction, and
is
leaving
more
it
modern, and Juju will
to
have
use
her
your blink in the catalog anymore. The catalog will also be removed from the shop, but can still be accessed from the brawler screen. So, if there's a skin in the catalog that you really want, now is
In
the
the
time
oddities
to...
shop, you'll always find some bundles where you can spend your bling. In these bundles, you'll find skins including mythic and legendary, cosmetics, and sometimes drops or
discount
boxes.
at all, to in some rare occasions 100% off, so sometimes you can get a bundle for free.
To get bling, it's still mostly from the same sources as usual. We've just reduced the chances of getting skins from drops and boxes, but we added an extra mega quest with blink every month and more blink to the free track of the Brawl Pass. Tapping to reveal the daily offers in the oddities shop will also grant you some blink. Overall, you should still be getting the same number of skins.
So, let's start with the anime-inspired skins. From the Spike gets even cuter with the peculiar is the chroma variation of the second one. They're the Brawl Pass skins of the season. But Void Colette is the other skin of the Brawl Pass. White Dwarf Colette is one of the chroma variations of the Colette, the other
Star
one.
Patrol Juju that transforms Grigri into this adorable creature. Star Patrol B has a proper intergalactic ranger, and Star Patrol Amber, which also has a darker version of her skin, Void Amber. Everything will be explained. The main bad guy of the story with a new game mode and a month-long event. More information.
Striker season. Jin is now a goalkeeper with the Super Stopper. Jin is the second one. With the Super Ball, Carl is a chroma variation of the one. This is also
Reaple, as the most strict referee, keeps a cool head in the game. Surge being a scoreboard and hyping every match. And skin of the set to complete the team. A collaboration with Adidas, which will bring you an exciting football-related event during the season. More information in June.
And this is not all. We are also having an all-white skin for El Primo, the Tomura Shigaraki skin for Gus, Uraviti skin for Janet, the main character Deku for Fang, and the Bakugo skin for at least Esports Jackie for something. Machine, we have one. It's now slightly easier to get the specific Buffy you really want. We are also changing the free Buffy per machine to be one
Bag
free
can now be aimed, and when buffed, it can get a bigger explosion if you shoot at it. Coin Shower now throws a shower of coins in a specific area, and when buffed, this area grows over time. Greaves Keep the Chain Star Power now makes the attack wider and adds another row of coins. And when buffed, it gets a mega coin added to the center of the attack if you have full ammo. Business Resilience, when buffed, makes Greaves super heal himself once the projectiles come back to him. And Greaves Hyper Buffy becomes
Gadget
Pierce.
now fires a projectile that charms a brawler and makes them walk toward her. When buffied, this projectile pierces walls and brawlers. Gotcha can now be used 3 times and is aimable. When buffied, it can overheal Colette. Push It star power got a small improvement where brawlers can't attack Colette anymore at the end of her push. When buffied, Colette's dash gets faster. Mass Tax now gets a stronger damage reduction when the super is used, and if she hits a target, will get an even higher damage reduction. When buffied, it also steals ammo from the brawlers she hits. Colette's Hyper Buffy now throws a secondary smaller attack after her main one, just like her hypercharged super.
Now an aimable scarf and can latch himself onto brawlers or walls. Once a target is hit, he jumps over it. When buffed, Edgar gets faster if he hits a target. Hardcore, when buffed, gains immunity to crowd control abilities for a brief period when activated. Hard Landing star power now is also applied to his last fly gadget and deals more damage to land exactly on top of the brawler, charges a bit of his super. Fisticuffs, when buffed, also heals Edgar when taking down a brawler. Edgar's Hyper Buffy adds 2 extra attacks with a longer range but lesser damage.
Notes this update. The first one is more like a modifier than an actual game mode, and it's for the Star Patrol season. There'll be different crystals in the matches, and once you pick some of them up, you become one of the Star Patrol girls. Or Spike. Each of them have different abilities based on the brawler they've turned into. Also in the same season, there will be a 5 vs 1 boss battle against Void Finks and Void Colette. After you beat all difficulties, you unlock a time trial where you can always check how fast you can defeat the bosses. This game modifier will be part of the Star Patrol event that will start with the season.
As for the Brawl Strikers and Adidas collab, we'll have the Super Ball game mode. First of all, there'll be a goalkeeper. Can you imagine? Goalkeepers in a football match? It'll try to defend as much as possible, but you can also take it down. If it takes enough damage, it'll get stunned. There's also a new kicking mechanic where if you hold your attack, you can charge the ball and shoot it further. A max charged ball can damage opponents. And if you pass it to a teammate, they can still rapidly pass a charged ball if they react fast.
The Super Ball game mode will be part of an Adidas event coming in June. And related to Brawl Ball and hockey, we have finally changed the logic of how the ball and the puck move. These will fix this weird teleport moment when a wall is destroyed while the ball is moving. The pros might feel the ball moving a bit differently, but we kept it as close as possible to its original behavior.
What else? Other stuff?
Yes! Nadja is getting a hypercharge which makes her super spawn 2 times more jars. And also, each snake that comes out of the jar leaves a poison trail as they move.
You can now report bad behavior in trophy games. Same deal as in rank. And if someone gets enough reports, they'll get a warning, and if it continues, they will get a timeout from all team game modes and can only play solo showdown.
You can now favorite friends from your friends list. Once they're online, you'll get a notification letting you know they're playing. And the friends screen got some visual improvements as well. And you can add notes to the friends so you remember who sucks. The favorite friends and new friends screen will be released later in the update.
From May 15 to 17, you can watch the best players in the world in the Brawl Cup. Remember to place your predictions and interact with the show on event.brawlstars.com on May 14 to get cool cosmetics and a free heart.
Prestige battle cards added for 100 and 200 prestiges.
That's all, but not before you get this freebie!